Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, March 5, 2023. When your lovely ruler, Venus, and healer Chiron come together as they do today, you have the chance to better understand what and who is most valuable to you. With Venus in your privacy sector these days, you're likely doing some soul-searching regarding your feelings, or you need extra space to understand them and process recent events. Today's alignment can bring a compelling urge to heal and move on. There can be a trigger or other potent reminder of an open wound, something from your past for which you didn't receive closure, for example. Self-honesty now can open you up to opportunities to heal. A bright change of pace, filled with invitations, laughter, and motion in your social life has arrived. With the sun already energizing your solar house of friendships and communities, our cosmic messenger, Mercury, has demanded to join in on the fun. This means that you'll find many opportunities to connect with those who you adore, people from your past, or even exes. Singles will have a significant boost to their efforts if they're looking for love through their networks or even online dating. Put yourself out there and see what the universe has in store. You are ready for joy in all ways. What do you want? Do not be surprised if you choke when Venus in Aries conjuncts Chiron in Aries. The conjunction is hitting your subconsciousness, so you may feel mentally restless while thinking about what you want to commit to or what you value in your work life. Since the asteroid of wounds is involved, you may feel especially sore if you are unsure of your current arrangements. But instead of shying away from this residual pain, you should embrace it. Think of today's conjunction as an opportunity to heal your perspective of work commitments and values. Having had Mars in your income sector since last August makes it hard to remember a time when he wasn't here, with what is normally a 6-week sprint to fight for what you deserve having become an ultra-marathon. However, as Mars moves into his final 3 weeks, a sense of urgency is starting to creep in, and with Saturn just days away from leaving your career sector, a growing call for action. There is powerful insight available, you just need to know where to look. Sometimes it's essential to feel terrible and then understand why you feel that way. Don't try to shrug off your feelings today, it will be nearly impossible, and you will miss some valuable information. The stomach area is sensitive during times of stress. While you have a cup of chamomile tea to soothe your digestive tract, pick the seeds out of a pomegranate and ask yourself what you're looking for. Don't be surprised if you discover a need for some creative release today. Expression in this way is a huge part of this day, and why not go with it? Chances are you have many hidden talents just waiting for the opportunity to come out and be realized. While drawing and painting may not be your thing, floral arranging or soapstone carving might be. You'll never know unless you give it a whirl. Let your natural abilities come out. In his first full day on his own in your career sector after Mercury left yesterday, Saturn is now planning his own departure next week. For the last 2 years, once the last of the faster planets have moved through, Saturn then settles back to keep a steady hand on the tiller as you navigate your way through the rest of the professional year. Except just days away from leaving and then not returning for another 3 decades, Saturn is preparing you to take over that role. This means shifting from a short to a long-term focus while benefiting from the mental focus that Mercury has left you with. The Moon's departure from your communication sector today wraps up a visit that every 4 weeks is a valuable chance to give your emotional responses and relationships a voice. Yet as the Moon leaves, you won't have to wait 4 weeks for its return, with this last visit before Mars begins his first visit to your communication sector and his war on communication barriers just the first step. Our eyes in the sky. Today, Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and harmony, forms a conjunction with Chiron, the centaur associated with healing and transformation, in the fiery sign of Aries. This celestial event signals a powerful day of change and healing in matters of the heart. As Venus and Chiron align in Aries, we are prompted to reflect on our past decisions concerning love and romance. This cosmic influence urges us to reevaluate any past hurts or heartaches and find ways to heal and move forward. It's an opportune time to implement growth and positive change into our lives. If you've been carrying any guilt or emotional baggage from past relationships, this is the perfect time to release it. Letting go can be a cathartic experience, allowing you to free yourself from any negative patterns or beliefs that may be holding you back from experiencing the love and happiness you deserve. Take advantage of this celestial energy and embrace the opportunity to heal, grow, and transform your love life. It's time to create a brighter, more fulfilling future by learning from the past and making positive changes in the present. The Cancer Moon and Pluto in Capricorn create a challenging opposition in the morning, which can trigger feelings of fear and helplessness. We may feel like we are facing insurmountable obstacles that are preventing us from achieving our goals or finding personal happiness. This aspect can also highlight power dynamics within our relationships or institutions. We may feel like powerful people or organizations are standing in the way of our success, and we may struggle to assert our own authority in these situations. However, it's important to remember that our perceptions may be distorted by our fears and anxieties. We may be assigning more power and authority to these external forces than they actually have, and we may be responding to them as if they are a direct threat to our well-being. As the moon enters its void of course following this aspect, it's best to avoid making any important decisions until our judgment is less clouded by these intense emotions. This is a time for reflection and introspection, allowing us to gain a clearer understanding of our fears and how they may be impacting our relationships and decision-making. Instead of giving in to our fears and anxieties, we can use this opposition as an opportunity to face our deepest fears and gain a sense of empowerment. By acknowledging our fears and taking proactive steps to address them, we can cultivate a sense of inner strength and resilience that can help us navigate even the most challenging obstacles in our lives. In less than an hour after the challenging opposition between the Cancer Moon and Pluto in Capricorn, the moon enters the playful and creative sign of Leo, marking the end of its void of course. This shift in energy brings a light-hearted and joyful vibe that lasts for the next 2 days. During this time, we may feel a stronger emotional connection to pleasure, play, and our inner child. We are more expressive of our feelings and desire to make others feel special, as we crave the same in return. The spotlight may feel natural to us, and we may enjoy being the center of attention. However, this energy can also bring a tendency to stir up drama when faced with boredom or a lack of excitement. We may feel the need to create a sense of excitement or drama to keep things interesting, which can sometimes lead to conflicts or unnecessary tension. It's important to be mindful of this tendency and find healthy ways to channel our creative energy and desire for playfulness. This is a great time to explore new hobbies or engage in activities that bring us joy and fulfillment. We can also use this energy to express ourselves creatively and connect with our inner child in a positive and constructive way.